I call David Clendon.
Yeah, thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm pleased to speak on behalf of the Greens in support of this motion to reappoint and appoint a new person to the IPCA. So the question of who will guard the guards themselves, who watches the watchmen, is one that has echoed down through many centuries, and it's a serious and important question to ask. The police force do have extraordinary powers. They have coercive powers. We entrust them with authority far beyond that which the normal citizen is going to say enjoys or possesses is perhaps a better word, and it's important for that reason that we do have an oversight body, and critically an oversight body that is independent, that reports directly to Parliament, that is not in any way compromised in the way that, that some other organisations, oversight organisations may be. The IPCA, I think, has a good history. They have done a good job for the most part. I think we take for granted in New Zealand that we are largely free of corruption in the public service in this country, and I think in the police force of all entities or all state agencies, keeping corruption out of that arena is absolutely critical, and clearly the IPCA does have a role in that, as well as the functions described by Mr Goff in cases where there has been shootings, death involving police action or intervention. It's critical we have that independent oversight to ensure that the right thing has been done, to ensure where things have gone wrong, that we take lessons from that and ensure that there's no repeat of those things. The IPCA also has an important role as part of the National Preventative Mechanism, that is to say involved in the OPCAT, the Optional Protocol on Crimes of Torture. A very important role there in ensuring that our places of detention are managed in a humane and proper fashion, that people's rights are respected while they are in detention, and I know the IPCA takes that part of their brief very seriously and actively engages in that. I think we're very fortunate in the leadership of IPCA. Judge Sir David Carruthers, I think I got the honorifics in the right order, not only as a highly skilled and effective judicial officer, but also brings some personal quality to the role. He's an extremely engaging person. He's genuinely a leader, and I think we're fortunate to have him in that role. I'm pleased to see the reappointment of Diane McGaskill. She has again, a varied and impressive CV, an archivist, a statistician, expertise in strategic management. She has that role on the basis of her quality, of her experience and capacity. I also point to the fact that I think it's important we also have at least a woman, that we have gender balance to the extent we can on that body. The Greens exercise that in our leadership roles, and I think it is important that we have that representation at the senior levels of all of these public agencies that have roles as guardians, as oversight bodies for the various functions of government. So the new appointment, Simon Murdoch, again, he has a very impressive CV as a diplomat, as a public servant in many roles. We do wish him well in this new appointment, and as I said, we're pleased to support the nomination.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it.